Here, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 488 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad O'Dell, and with me, as always, is
your king of paintball. Still and forever, your king of paintball. Not this, bitch.
We've also got our friend of the show. What's the word for to be like he tolerates us?
Active.
You guys keep inviting me back.
It's true. You keep agreeing. So really, who's at fault here?
I guess the only one that loses is whoever's watching this.
That is true. At the end of the day, the only loser is the one that's stuck listening to us because of whatever reason.
Hey, Explorer. Yeah. He'll be, if he isn't here
Explore,
yet, he'll be here
somewhere here. He'll pop in. He'll be in the comments. But yeah, we got MrZakk from the Big Effing Squad joining us. He was at DDay with us, so he's going to be talking with us, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of that jazz. Before we do that, though, let's pay the bills, shall we? So, of course, top of the list right now is Explore Paintball. He's kind of like our boots on the ground. He's been shooting us the news and stuff and everything. Yeah, because sometimes I forget, and an entire week goes by, and I go, "Oh no, I need to do a show." And then Explorer swoops in at like 2 hours before we go live, and he's like, "Bro, all right, here's what's going on in the news." Or sometimes he goes,
2 hours before our show started.
Yeah. Or sometimes it's
we have a show to do.
Nothing's going on, and I'm like, "Oh no!" So, so go check him out on YouTube. Explore Paintball, fantastic dude. So go check him out. We got Northern Hydration, makers of the Canadian-made athletic hydration beverage. It's phenomenal, so good. I've got to order the fruit punch. I've been meaning to. I meant to have some for the D-Day trip. I spaced on that, like I space on everything. So we will. I did reach out to them though, and I was like, "Where could I get some between like Fredericton and Ottawa?" And they're like, "Nowhere." Damn it!
Not a place.
What's
the Rhino has joined us.
Rhino's there. They did say though that they are actually just like, as I was emailing them, being like, "Where can I get some?" They're like, "Nowhere right now," but we're actually just closing on deal on a grocery retailer. And I was like, "Let's go, boys!" So hopefully we'll be able to pop down to the store and buy some. So go check them out.
Sobeys and not Loblaws.
Mr. Struck has arrived.
I don't know. It's wherever they can get it, I guess.
The great Struck has arrived.
That he has. We've got so head over to Northern Hydration, drinknorthern.com, use the code Maritime PP10, score yourself 10% off. Here's a caveat, by the way. That coupon code will only work on the single products. It does not work on the monthly subscription. So if you love the product enough that you want the monthly subscription, please just pay the full price. It's fantastic stuff.
Just pay the full price.
Just pay the full price. If you're doing the cases at a time, feel free to use our code Maritime PP10. Score yourself 10% off. It's also free shipping across Canada. So why wouldn't you? Go get some of that.
Right?
Canadian made, Canadian canned,
Canadian
everything.
company.
Canadian company.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. So go check them out. Of course, we've got Loft Gear, maker of the Station 150 gear bag, in the beautiful, beautiful Ferrari red. It's not officially Ferrari red, but it looks like Ferrari red that they sent down.
For legal distinction purposes, it is not Ferrari red, and it needs that yellow stripe. But by God, is that a nice piece of kit?
Isn't it? It's a beautiful bag. It's absolutely phenomenal. 1 second.
The waterproofing is so good that it works both ways. If you don't unzip the bag, there's a funk in there when you open it up. But it was worth it because it looked so pretty on the field. Brad's paid the rent for another week.
Yeah, I'm going to in a process. There's like no pens. I need a pen to sign a piece of paper.
My pen is.
So go check them out. Loftgear.com. Go check out that bag, the Station 150. That thing turned heads. It turned heads. People were stopping. They wanted to look at it. It's a beautiful bag. It's amazing.
It is.
I've never packed up, unpacked, and repacked my gear so fast. It is absolutely a phenomenal bag. I loved it so much. It came in so handy all weekend.
And a good setup station too.
It was great. It was great. It fits 2 kits. It fits a full 2 kits of hard gear. So you got two markers, 2 tanks, 2 hoppers. Then you put the little tabletop on top of it, and that's in the cut foam, by the way. And you put the tabletop on top, and then all your soft goods on top. Zip it up, it's waterproof. We threw it in and out of the truck multiple times. It took an absolute whooping. So go check them out, loftgear.com. Of course, Moncton Paintball, my home away from home, Tom's backyard. Beautiful field. Can't wait.
Get out there this weekend.
I'm hoping to as well. We're going to see what's happening. I got to see what's happening. The weather's not looking great, so I don't know if I'm going to make the trip. They're calling for like 10 mils.
That's not good.
Oh. No, they're calling for 10 mils. So
looks like YouTube is checking in.
Yeah, we got
time weather. Hey, it's Jeff. Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
he's another one of the sensational C1D guys who I fought with this weekend.
Yeah.
And had a great time at my home away from home, Commando Action Center in Ottawa. If you're listening and you happen to be in that neck of the woods, go and see them and tell them I sent you. They might charge you more, but never hurts.
Yeah. Use that one with caution. And of course, we've got Ntensity Customs, which
shirt?
Yeah, this shirt, the shorts I'm wearing.
Shirt I'm wearing.
The shirt he's wearing, the hat that I should be wearing, but it is filthy. I ripped Don apart from the Grumpy Old Men. I ripped him apart constantly for like decking himself out like all hormesis, top to bottom. Yeah. I get it now. I'm sorry, Don.
Hello, JC. This
I'm not doing
is
hormesis.
a stream about paintball.
I ain't got hormesis money, but I'm a deck myself out in intensity. That's great stock. That sounds like a regular Robin Hood there, bud.
Yeah. Robin Hood a paintball Robin Hood. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's and then of course Paintball Dirt, the weekly newsletter. Go check him out. It's paintballdirt.substack.com. Doing a weekly newsletter. It sends all the stuff for PayPal to your inbox. That is the bills paid. Also, just a shout out to everyone. We are coming to you live from the beautiful CHSR FM studio. So, shout out to CHSR for 97.9 FM.
There. Yes.
CHSR FM 97.9 for putting up with us and giving us a place to call home. Yeah. Onward. Shall we? What do we want to hit? We want to talk. Do you want to go into the gear bag? Get that out of the way. Do we want to talk DDay? How do we want to handle this, gentlemen?
We're going to get to the gear bag. It's a DDay weekend. So those who don't know, or those who've been paying attention, we were in Commando Action Center last weekend for the DDay event. It's my favorite time of year. We make our drive all the way down there. I loaded my trailer and it broke down 25 minutes into the drive. So I parked it and called Bradley. And he worked some magic and found us some accommodations, thank God, because I didn't really feel like sleeping in a truck for a weekend again. That sucks. Brady snores and he doesn't snuggle well. So
I snuggle just fine.
You lie, but that's okay. The beard tickles.
I'm trying
to catch your feet, get your foot out from under that one, right?
No, I'm trying to remember the name of the damn URL for the stupid little app that I made that I wanted to talk about as well.
The ag meter.
The ag meter.
We're going to get to that because that's another bit of foolishness that Brad got up to this weekend. And
it's amazing what you can do from a hotel room when you're half cut.
So for those who don't know, Commando Action Center puts on a nice big event where a lot of people decide to show up, and we split up into two teams and we beat the hell out of each other for the day. I was on the receiving end of that. Brad was on the receiving end of it, and so was Zach. We took a bit of a thumping, but it was worth it because it's all. I got shot up a little bit, just a touch, just a smidge. It's a damn good weekend.
Yeah, but you also stand in the middle of the field with your arms out, saying "Shoot me."
Yeah, shoot me. Yeah, well, I ask for it. Premium snuggles. I do need premium snuggles.
You gotta pay for that.
You got shot up too and didn't stick your arms out. I'll have you know.
$29.95.
That's because I ran at the slapsticks. That was the end of the day. That was fun.
Yeah,
I was a little shaky though. The adrenaline was like, whoa, bud. So, yeah, we made our pilgrimage. It was great. It was a good trip. The drive down was easy. We stopped at a really nice hotel at a Best Western, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the last room available in the place.
Yeah, we just rolled in at midnight. We're like, need a room. And they're like, we got 2 left. And I'm like, is one of them a double? She's like, it is. I'm like, I'll take it. Here's my credit card.
Yes.
And, like, threw it at her. Like, just put it in, like, because there's a family coming in behind me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
they might have a reservation. Take my money
Quickly.
Yeah, that was good. Then we made our way into Ottawa.
Coffee was terrible, though.
Oh my god,
It was so bad.
that was not good coffee. It's just
I've never seen a coffee dispenser where you have to put the cup in and hold the button. Well, like I've had the ones with a lever, right? That makes sense. A little dispenser. But this was like, it was like the same as a juice machine, except for coffee.
Yeah.
And you just kind of held the button and it dumped the coffee out. And I was like, this doesn't.
I guess
Not
it's high
good.
bean juice.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It was just. It was like it was like if LaCroix had made coffee.
a hint of coffee.
Yeah. It was not good. It was wild. So anyways, the waffles were good though. I dummied a waffle.
You look
I will
real
not-
happy with those waffles.
I will never pass up hotel waffles.
The waffle maker thing.
Yeah, it had a little waffle station.
With the
He was
flip
real-
thing?
He was
Where then you have to awkwardly stand there for 2.5 minutes while everyone else wants to make a waffle.
You
kind of
don't have
shaming
to.
you and you're standing there.
Yeah, whatever.
You just feel the shame. They're staring at the old
No.
people.
You just feel obligated to guard your waffle because you've invested this much into it already.
I poured the batter. Damn it, it's mine.
One of those
was
plastic
good,
hotel
though.
forks. Get away. Yeah, we've had worse coffee.
We have had worse. Have I had worse coffee?
I definitely have had worse coffee.
I have not had worse coffee in recent memory. That was
Take
that
that,
bad.
Best Western's PR team.
I just realized, sorry, not to like completely derail us, but I'm so pale. Me putting my hand like near my beard is actually causing the auto contrast to just go nuts.
Tasty ass ginger.
Well, I was looking, I was like, damn, I was like, the room doesn't look that dark. And then I moved my hand away from my beard and it's like, it gets like 4 times.
Oh my god.
I'm so pale.
So getting there on the day of D-Day. Yeah, C1D's commenting here in the chat. Andrew losing his keys shows up. 45 minutes looking for his freaking keys all over that place. I hope someone found them.
He did.
He did find them, eh?
He found some young fellas found them.
Good on them. His
Yeah,
ears must have been burning.
He
Sorry,
must
I'm
have.
keeping it on it.
Yeah. Camping is no. If you're gonna do camping, the way to do the instant coffee is the Nescafe little pouches. It's got it all in one. It's got the coffee, the creamer, everything. That's the way to do it. Done.
If you say so.
Low wattage kettle and a French press because I'm a bougie bitch. If I'm camping and I'm gonna have coffee,
Last year I had a percolator.
The only thing that makes the
that
French
was so awesome.
Dude,
was
the
so good.
only thing that makes the French press bougie is its glass. If you had like an all steel metal like camping French press, it would be just an efficient way to make coffee.
I don't give
That's
a shit. I don't have to sit there and wait. I like the
Yeah.
French press.
No, they're great.
Those little mocha pots are dope too.
Mocha pots are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we rolled in Friday. Everything was
Weather was
already
nice. Yeah, so the intensity tent was all set up like
done.
a veteran's tent. There was so much cool stuff front and back.
Like
It's
the
not-
guy, like the vendor in Aladdin.
Like the vendor
Yes.
from Aladdin. You know what's funny is I watched
Yes.
them pack up, and I didn't actually know that the main part of that trailer actually is just a travel trailer with the side cut out of it and on a door, and they just like winch it up. And I was watching them do it, and I was like, I wasn't wrong.
That's right, Explorer. The
Okay.
Time Coffee Podcast, Sandwich Podcast, and occasionally we talk about paintball.
It's true.
I actually looked into doing our own coffee.
Maritime
it is-
Paintball coffee.
Yeah. So I looked into that because I was like, I want coffee. It goes one of two ways. One, you bring in green coffee beans and you roast them yourselves. And you blend it yourself. Like you make your own blend of coffee. And that can be a little expensive. Or there are countless white labeling companies that just it's like Folgers with like your label on it is all.
Hell no. There
That's
has to
why
be
I
a
haven't
happy
done it.
medium somewhere in here because I ain't put my name on Folgers and I don't have the money to roast my premium.
I
roast beans and
mean, we
beers,
have
so-
like we must have like for the size that Fredericton is, with like
There's
10,000
got to be a
people.
roaster somewhere.
We have like 8
Yeah.
You see the guys at Down East Coffee down the road. They make really good stuff.
down east. Salt Winds. There's
sure.
the Milltown. They're
I'm sure
here.
any
They've
of them
got it.
will white label for you.
Probably, but the amount I'm not willing to invest into that. I feel like the coffee fad is gone. Like, remember when like everybody and their dog had their own coffee? I remember that. Like podcasts were like hawking their own coffee like 5-6 years ago.
Probably because it was incredibly cheap and easy to do.
Yeah, shipping costs now.
Yeah.
So, so we got there Friday. We got to see the hot rod. We got to hear the hot rod, or not the hot rod, but the truck, the new one.
I've got audio that I should send to you. It screams. It's so loud.
That's what we missed.
You also got to see the man, the myth, the legend, the flip flop man smile like the OG Grampy that the man is. I have pictures of him like smiling like a proud grandpa, and it is the happiest I've ever seen that guy.
Yeah, he's got serious grandpa vibes.
Yeah,
it's a little bit weird. It's a little off-putting because like he's clearly the kind of guy where it was just like he's got the equipment to do it. He will bury somebody for those kids. Like, he's probably
you can't throw a rock down there without hitting either a church or a coffee shop. Well, one is a hate crime and the other one is vandalism.
Can't throw a coffee.
I'm okay with vandalism. I'm not okay with hate crimes.
You know what though? Coffee shops,
okay
they pop up everywhere because honestly, if you do it right, it is an obscene amount of money you can make. You know how much money it costs to make a single cup of coffee? Nothing. Nada. And then you're charging like $5-6 for that cup of coffee because it's an espresso. Main problem though is your espresso machines run you like 10 to 15 grand. We should make coffee shop. We should do coffee shop. Which one is
cool?
I'm going to leave that up to you to decide.
I would absolutely do it. Have you? Oh, total tangent. There's a place down in the
Holy
UK.
Crap! How much further tangent can we go?
Yeah.
If I do it right, we'll come right back around to paintball.
All right, I'm waiting.
Okay, so it was an amazing marketing idea. It's a coffee shop. It's an actual coffee shop in the UK. They do pop-ups, and then they did a pop-up and it did really, really well. Now they actually have a storefront. It's called Flat White or Fuck Off. If you go in and you ask for anything that's not a flat white, they actually just straight up tell you fuck off.
That sounds
like you go in and you're like, oh, no latte. Yeah, and that's all they sell is flat whites, nothing but. Small, medium, large. Done. That's it. No, there's no biscuits. There's no muffins. There's no croissant. Nothing. It's just flat whites. And they make a stupid amount of money. Now, it's mostly a gimmick. You know, probably die after a couple of years. But in those couple of
barbecue places that swear at you.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going
to insult restaurants.
Yeah, that's the whole shtick is to try and offend you, and you're supposed to be happy about it.
Yeah. I'd go to one. Yeah. I'm willing to bet, and see, this is how the tangent works. So I'm willing to bet if you got a bunch of like the mouthiest paintballers you could find and got them in there, they would all clam up as soon as like a 55-year-old woman just starts cursing them out.
You're not wrong. You're right. You just picture Mama Kay coming and cussing someone out, and she's just on a paintball field. And you're in a restaurant, I think they'd freeze up like we'd all freeze up. I don't care who you are. If I'm in a restaurant, somebody starts cussing me out, I'm probably gonna have to do a double take.
Oh yeah, double take for sure.
But if you're paying for it, I mean,
I'd have so much fun. We should definitely. I want to find a place like that. So it was Friday. It was fun. We hung out. We had a '90s night, gentlemen. We had a '90s summers.
Yeah,
a '90s summer night. That was fun. I
Friday
enjoyed
night,
that.
Yeah, after dinner. Yeah, that was just bumming around town.
Yeah, it took me half a second to remember what you were talking about. Yes, we just kind of acted like a bunch of teenagers bumming around a convenience store, killing time.
Yeah, I was at a gas station for a while,
drinking slushies. Like
yeah,
not even alcohol.
They were legit slushies. This isn't any of a euphemism. They went and got slushies, and we hung outside of a convenience store because that's how cool we are.
Yeah,
was
they were
awesome.
like 2 for $5.
I would do it again.
Yeah, 2 for $5. Why wouldn't we? We should have went
2
and got more. Like the next day, we should have got
Yeah,
more.
like,
we were in good
We ended
company,
up getting
too.
4
And
for
if-
$5.
The other Rhino and Charles got them for free.
Yeah, well, they were really friendly people, so
Yeah, they're very charming.
Well, she
And,
tried to give us coupons,
she
and we
did.
said no. And then
We
they
said-
took. I think she just gave them to them. So
Yeah, she
Yeah,
gave
I
it to them.
I think you
for
literally
her.
said double it and give it to the next guy, and so she did.
yeah. And she kept trying to get me to buy the straw hat that I knew that Sean would have ripped off my head if I had worn it into his tent. He
Yeah,
wouldn't have. He would have thought about it.
Shout out to that particular Shell station's.
Yeah,
Cashier
shout
that
out to the Circle K next to the Travelodge East Ottawa.
Yeah.
How do we
We
tag
didn't
them?
shout out ever, but we should tag them because that lady was really, really nice and
Yeah.
the service was good. So, yep.
It was great. Yeah, how do we tag? But it was nice, man. Like we had good food.
Broadway was
Greg
the
tried to hit on
Broadway
the
hash
waitress
browns.
and got blocked hard.
Oh,
Did he?
man.
Ah.
Well, every time he tried to bring the food, the plates.
He kept
and
trying to bring the
waitress was
plates to them.
looking
Greg's in
for
the chat. He's probably like, no, don't say anything.
Shut up, you jerks. Shut up, you dicks.
Yes.
Funny.
No, Sean, that's not where I almost bought the used sunglasses, but thank you for reminding me. I have the tradition of buying a stupid pair of sunglasses every trip to DDay. And this is where I got not these ones. These are my yard gear ones. These were given out of the truck at a touch of truck event I took my daughter to. The gas station we stopped at was outside of Quebec City.
It was
Yeah,
just
'cause we
outside of
just
Quebec
stopped.
City.
Stopped for coffee or Tim's.
And yeah, coffee and gas. And you go in to
And,
buy a pair of sunglasses. You're going shopping. And what is it that you find?
I put on a pair and I was like, hey, this is kind of I like these ones. I threw them on and I was like, man, these are really really dirty. Like, man, I'm gonna clean these. And I took them off and I looked and I was like, there's no tag. And I looked at it, I was like, these are really dirty. These are really dirty. And I was like, oh my God, these are somebody's old sunglasses that they just put on
Greasy
on the rack.
bastard.
And I was like, oh, this is gross. And then I found another
I
pair
was
to put them
of
on.
mine to tell you to either take them and just take them. Just walk out. They're yours now. Somebody abandoned them.
Yeah,
But
it was
then
nasty.
again, it was really gross. They were what's the word I'm gonna use? Chummy.
You know when the
There was
gunk that
finger
builds up
cheese.
around the buttons of a computer mouse.
Yes, that's called finger cheese, dude.
Yeah,
Cheeto
well, that
dust.
stuff was something like that was visible on the hinges of these sunglasses. So, yeah, so I put them back and I picked up a different pair, which were they look like vipers, but they're not. They're rippers.
Very
Spelt in the
legally
same
distinct.
logo style. So I was like,
They were-
we're doing these. We're doing these. Also, they matched my jersey. I'm not wearing them right now because they're filthy.
Are
so,
they as
anyway,
dirty as the ones that you didn't buy?
a little bit, yeah, because they went through DD.
I summoned him.
Which one?
Yo,
Oh yeah,
dude.
Dave's gonna-
I summoned the man.
and yeah, so yeah, the free sunglasses, that was fun. But yeah, we had good food. We watched Rhino just film miserably trying to hit on one of the waitresses, and
Listen. Don't hate the man, my soon to be married
hate him?
friend.
I loved watching. It was hilarious. It was fantastic. The confidence this man was oozing was inspirational.
That's a good word.
It was inspirational. And the fact that he kept
Oozing.
trying to take the dirty dishes back to like try and talk to her I was like, man, that's a good call. And the other waitress just stopped him every time. He'd go through the door and she's like, I'll take those. Dang, stop. So that was fun.
Did
Yeah.
they have Dorito dust on them? Nope. Cheeto dust.
Yeah, I don't want to think about what was on those. And yeah.
So we spend the night at the Travelodge, where all the cool people stay, or where they throw the refuse on the back corner, which was smart.
Mhm.
Slept next to a chainsaw on the other bed.
Not me, by the way.
Nope,
Not me.
That was Rhino.
That was Rhino.
It was Rhino. But it was the funny part was the next morning we go to breakfast, as we always do, go to the Broadway. I forget my prosthetic, so I run back to the hotel room to get it. I burst in the door. Rhino's in the shower, and I can hear him, and it sounds like he's singing, and he's so happy about the pressure in the shower. It was like watching Bugs Bunny. It was like watching the Bugs Bunny cartoons, and he's in the pot, and they're trying to feed him. They're trying to eat him, and he's like using the ladle. It was the same thing. He was singing in the shower. I just grabbed my kid. I'm like, we're over having breakfast. Doesn't hear me come and go. I think he's talking to me, so I run out. And he came over just so tickled pink that he had a hot shower before a game and after a game that I think we might have ruined him.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think he's gonna camp much anymore.
No.
Camping is for
That's
the
fair.
youngers.
It is. It's for people with good backs. It's Dave Merkel. Honestly, that hotel had phenomenal water. This sounds so weird to say out loud, but had phenomenal water pressure. I have been to many hotels where showering was just brutal.
Like
this
a
one
trickle.
this one was phenomenal. So good. And they were great. It was awesome. Saturday, we went up to the field. Man, we didn't get to the field till like later in the day. It was a little damp, but not terrible. Rain was off and on. We got some great footage of me falling off the mechanical bull, off of Jeb the mechanical bull.
Yeah, we did.
I watch you guys do that thing every year, and every year I'm just like, nah, I'm not. Just not doing it.
Next year I'm gonna bring like a good high quality like a goalie's glove, like the sticky one that like the, you know what I mean? And just I'm not letting go. Not letting go. That thing needs a leaderboard. If it's there next year, we need a chalkboard or something with a leaderboard on it. Like let's do a leaderboard. Let's see who can last the longest on it. And I think it'd be fun.
You should put up a prize for the winner then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Done. I'll put up the prize. I don't know what it is. It'll be a cowboy hat or something stupid like that.
Something fun.
It'd be fun.
A pair of used sunglasses from a gas station.
Last year, Brad's glasses from last year. My 2026 D-Day glasses is what I'll put up.
You win 2 coupons for gas station slushies.
2 free slushies and a pair of used sunglasses.
Here are 2 tickets to Itchy and Scratchy Land. There's 4 of us. Here are 2 free tickets.
That's it. That's what we're doing.
You're giving away your greasy old sunglasses, you piece of human garbage. I love you.
A coupon to listen to the podcast for free. Like it'll just be dumb stuff like that. And I'll go to Staples and I'll get the good gift certificate, like the official one that comes in the booklet. I'll sign it. We'll make it legit. Dude.
I'll sign it. I'll fucking do it.
Saturday was rough. It was remnant of the year before, remembrance of the year before, I guess.
We really could have used radar.
Yeah,
we really could have used him. He would have kept us up to date.
It was a bit moist on Saturday.
Missed. It was missed,
definitely. But the food was good Saturday, though.
So it was, the field was good. We hung out for a bit. We saw some people. Sean kept feeding me drinks like I was a sorority girl. And
you kept drinking them like you.
I will have it no other way, my man. I will have it no other way. I had fun.
I mean,
peer pressure.
I can't blame you on that one.
It wasn't peer pressure.
It was.
He didn't.
It was.
It just wasn't much.
That cooler. No, the pressure was. Yes. Like that was how much. So
you mean that demon cooler that he had that just dispensed blue drink?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That thing is super cool. You pressurize it. You actually pressurize the cooler. So then when it dispenses, I was like, that's neat. I want one.
Dispenser.
Yeah, and it's the safest since it's pressurized. You can't open it to tamper with it, which, in most places in the world, that's not a concern. But in this conversation, it's kind of nice to know that you can get a cooler and not have it tampered with.
Yeah, apparently it'll stop pouring if the pressure is not positive above the liquid or something. It's like a safety feature. I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah. That's a neat feature. I dig that. I like that.
I thought so, yeah.
So yeah,
personal kegerator.
My parents have a kegerator. It's fantastic. I love it. It's so good.
Kegerators. It's sounds like a crappy movie.
Right?
Or a good stag movie. Take your pick.
They're phenomenal. I love it. The then we went back. We got ready because you took me out to dinner.
I did.
Zach, you did. That was nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. The storm was horrific.
It was hilarious.
It was.
It
It
was such an
wasn't. I mean,
adventure.
the only part about it that would like getting down there that I felt was even remotely like dangerous, and I'm going to use that term really loosely, was the fact that the cars coming the other way against us while Tom and I were driving down were throwing so much water off the road onto the windshields. Like it wasn't the rain coming down; it was the water coming
puddles on the
at
ground.
us.
Yeah.
That it was like we could kind of see. Man, I sure hope that headlight's actually where I think it is. Like
There's a guardrail.
There was, yes.
There were
More of a
several
guide
points
rail.
on this trip where I was glad the trailer broke down because there was a lot of Quebec that was the roads. I mean, Quebec roads, but it was a little rough this year. And then the traffic was, the transport trucks drivers were interesting. That one truck that you can't see my hands on the radio, kids, but it was like 15 degrees, kind of the ass end was cocked off on the trailer. And I'm looking at it in the rearview mirror. What's that?
Just misalignment all the way down.
Bad alignment, yeah.
Yeah, the whole trailer was just kind of like cocked out the wrong way, and they were driving down the middle of the road. It was like nothing I'd ever seen in all the years we've been making that drive.
I've seen jacked up trucks do that when one of the control arms break. I think it's a control arm. Where suddenly like the truck has to drive on like a 15-degree angle.
Like
that's what this looked like.
Thing.
Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird to see like the front, like see the truck full on, like proper, and then seeing like the back of the trailer behind it. It's like,
yeah, I was looking in the rearview mirror and I could see it. I'm like, I'm not crazy.
No, it was
well,
great.
I am, but you could see that. But Ottawa is always great to drive in. I like driving around that city. It's a
big Fredericton. It's nice.
It is a big Fredericton. It's probably why we feel safe and at home there, because Fredericton's not exactly the biggest metropolis, but Ottawa has that really nice feel.
Downtown's not so bad. I got anxious last time we went downtown, but this time it wasn't so bad.
The only time I was anxious about downtown this time around was because I had to run through the rain. That was the only, I was like, this sucks. Like,
and you got the same amount of wet as if you walked, though. That's the funny part.
It's true. It's true. Didn't Mythbusters test that? Didn't they do a walk versus run? Anyway.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, I don't remember that.
So there was that. The food was phenomenal at that restaurant. It was fantastic. I'm so glad I didn't order the rigatoni. I'm sure it would have been fun.
Was it Johnny Farino's?
Johnny Farino's. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great spot. I'll go back there.
Yep.
For sure.
I won't, because I mean it's a long way for me to travel for a meal. But I mean, if I'm ever in Ottawa, sure.
And maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Who knows? The gelato, fantastic idea on the way out.
Oh my god, that was great.
So good. So glad we did that.
That kid makes a killing selling that gelato, I'm sure. Especially on days like today.
Pretty sure he works for Johnny for whatever it is.
Yeah.
Farina? I'm sure he does.
The restaurant. Yeah, that was good.
We did play paintball at some point over the weekend, though.
And
we did. So we got there. So Sunday,
we played paintball.
Oh, Sunday was a good time. We played a lot of paintball. I burned through 2 cases.
2 cases.
I ripped a case.
How was it? You were running the mini. What did you think? Was it good? You loved it?
I very much enjoy playing with that marker. It's for me. It was one of those markers that I always wanted, but I just never pulled the trigger on. And then one of my teammates has one and wasn't able to come to the game. Wasn't able to come to DDay, so I borrowed it because otherwise I was just going to run my enemy, which would have been great too. But to play with an electro and then pick up a hopper at the game, my teammate had arranged a sale, so I was able to get the hopper, an LTR, to go on top of the mini, and it was like a perfect combination. I got the speedball paint that they were selling at DDay, which ran wonderfully in the speedball marker that I had. So win for me.
Nice.
The CS3 performed absolutely dynamite. Like there was a
absolutely that thing shot.
Frame. Oh, we got Rhino to shoot it, which was pretty funny.
Okay, so Rhino comes running out, right? Comes running over, and he's just like, "It's not for me. It's not for me." We're like, "You good, man? Like, what's up?" He's like, "It's not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I thought I knew what I was doing. It's clearly not for me." I look down, I'm like, Hopper's on.
ASA.
Right? Like it's a mech trigger, so it's clearly like not that he didn't turn it on. Because I tried. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn." I was like, "Wait, no, it's a mech." Yeah, turn the ASA on, and then it shot. Shot beautiful.
So there was at one point I was following King at the top of the hill during the game, and he popped out and started running. He said, "Cover me, I'm moving up." And I popped out with my marker and I'm pulling the trigger and I'm running across, but ain't nothing going on there. It's exact same problem. I have my ASA off.
It happens to everybody. I'm sure we all do it regularly.
Yeah,
I've done it plenty of times. Walked out. Psst, I'm like, why is this not? Turn the
you don't
ASA
realize
on.
it when you're not used to it, because I'm so used to playing, mag fed or just
it's
old.
on. It's just
yeah. Like I only own rental markers, so
no ASA. Well, same with that Bravo you were helping me fix. I couldn't figure out why it was pissing air, and you're like, you just need to screw the tank in. There's no ASA.
Yeah.
Oh, and it works great. I took it home, put some paint.
Yeah, it's like there's enough pressure to get around the O-rings, not enough pressure to seal the O-ring. You gotta.
Yeah, it's just because those older markers, they have a larger pin in them, so they depress the valve in the tank kind of prematurely. You just gotta keep spinning.
That was the ball valve, wasn't it? It was because of the ball valve they made them longer. Or was the ball valve come after? But I imagine it was just
a pin stem. The Tippmann tanks are pin stem. So
yeah. So the numbers that this year, I don't know for sure. Somebody had said something like between 400 and 500 people were there. However many numbers were there, I'm sure it's not high enough. The field wants more because, of course, they do. And but it seemed like the right amount of players for the field.
It really did feel properly populated.
At no point did I feel like I was personally going up against 7 or 8 people like I have in previous years. This time I found myself in a lot of 1v1s or 1v2s.
Yeah.
Yep.
It seemed really well balanced. It just seemed really good. Hamburger Hill is still the absolute bane of my existence, and I hate it. I try. So of course, me being me, sitting there, and I've got the body built. I've got the dad bod built by a career in IT. I look at Tonka, and I was like, "Bet you I could get to the top before you."
Fuck, you didn't tell me that. That's funny.
I take off, and all I hear behind me is, "I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I'm passing you." And he's going by, and I was like, "Whatever."
Oh, I'm happy to see him. He always cracks me up.
That was.
I have to. I also got to tip my crown to the general, to Pat, because he's figured it out. The man knows how to do what he does, and it was fun.
So I think
it was a lot of fun.
It was a good time. Both generals did really well. I mean, 400 points. We're talking a single 15-minute moment is what kind of swung the whole event, the whole game, right?
Mm-hmm. And there was a couple points where we pushed back real hard, but holy shit, when they came and they hit us, there was a lot of shots coming at us.
I will say Pat's got it figured out of recruit all the speedball teams to play on your team. And then you just let them loose.
That's a hell of a strategy. It worked.
I think that was the entire strategy. Recruit all the
cotton, and it paid off. But it's not just the speedballers though. Like he knows the field well. He knows how to. He's generaled there so many times. The guy knows how to play. He knew exactly what to do.
But
it was Andrew's first time.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him try again because I can't imagine winning on that first crack and learning anything.
I mean, let's be honest, fellas. You're never at peak performance the first time. So,
it looked like he was having a great time.
Process.
It looked like he seemed smiling and happy every time I watched.
He was right in it, man.
He's,
Like,
there, he's in the
with
chat.
that
Yeah, actually.
that shield was so, when him running around with the shield, and you just see him kind of go by. There's a video of him barrel tagging somebody.
Amazing.
Like
I
that.
appreciate it when
swab,
you can
like
really
slapping
get
with
into
swab.
character, you know?
I
Makes the scenario more fun.
He does it. It does. There were some great fights. My favorite, like I've always said, is the front of D-Day at the bottom of the hill where that tree is. Baseball sliding down that hill and shooting, and getting painted by one dude who was sitting behind that truck. Holy shit!
I like crossfiring Boneyard, man. That's just a hoot to me. It reminds me of 10-man.
Myself and Mike used to play for, I forget what team. Anyways, he's like one of the Commando guys. We were down there. We were down by the boats. I was like standing, like we were down at the bottom of the D-Day hill there, down by the boats, and like we're getting shot at from the pillbox. And I'm just plink, 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 plink. And then suddenly this other gun shows up right next to me, goes plink, plink at the same time as me. We're just watching this thing. It's like you could kind of see light through it. And then his head would block the light. We'd both send 3 or 4 rounds. And then the head would go down. And we're both giggling like idiots the entire time. Because we're just both standing straight up. Oh, there he is. Big, big, big. It was kind of good. It was back. Big, big, big. Like, it was... And then somebody slid up behind us. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, playing whack-a-mole. That's all we're doing.
I was playing kind of obnoxiously.
Same.
I think that was like the theme of the game for a lot of us, was just to be an obnoxious asshole.
I wasn't being mean, but like I took my hits and I went out. But
being obnoxious, you're just playing like an arse.
aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I just strolled across the field and was yelling at people, and then pock, 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 painted up all the side. I'm like, there you go, boys. Some of them couldn't shoot very straight, but by God, they got me through accuracy. They got me through volume.
Man, once I figured out my ramp rhythm, it was over. I was giggling.
Yeah,
that'll ruin a MagFed player.
I'm not allowed to have ramping.
It was just a fire hose up in Boneyard.
Yeah, stupid amount of paint. At one point, when we were at the top of Hamburger Hill, fighting like down into Boneyard, so we were in the morning. 2 dudes slid into the boat. There's only one boat left on the water, and they slid in, and I dumped a full hopper and a full pod on them, and I don't think I hit either of them. No. But I do remember just like them both ducking in. At one point, one of them popped up, and I just started sending it. Just and I'm standing up. Nobody's shooting at me. I must have just like had protection or something. Sending paint. And then all I see is 2 shaky hands. Like we're it's like, so I'm guessing they thought I just wasn't gonna stop.
I got
which
into
I
a
had
fight
no
with a
intention.
guy.
Yes, they did.
They okay.
There was some fart box tongue punching because yes, my child.
I have to edit the fuck out of this show.
Your editing will have to be great.
I will say the one thing about D-Day and the way it's run now, right? The Commando D-Day event is the way it's run now is whoever starts at the bottom of Hamburger Hill rarely ever makes it far into Boneyard. Just it's the nature of the beast, like trying to get up that hill, and then the other team's just running on flat ground. It's a rough fight. So all morning we just got demolished, and then tides turn, like we flipped the field and we're demolishing them on that side. Now in the woods, I don't know, it's a different story. I never actually made it into the woods. I just kept getting caught up in firefights in Boneyard. So
I played in Boneyard a lot.
The woods were funny this year because when we were coming from Hamburger, they were sitting along the edge and you could see them, but you couldn't quite hit them. It was, the distance was hard to cover, but when you finally moved up, you could get into fights, but it didn't seem like a whole lot of people were in the woods. It seemed like a lot of the fighting was on Hamburger, Boneyard. Yeah, Hamburger and Boneyard seemed to be like where the big parties were this year. There was some in that little village, Bear. I don't know what they call it. It's that little village to the right when you go before before Gordo's house.
Oh yeah.
That little micro village, little 5-building thing.
Yeah.
I got in a gunfight in there with a guy. I think He might have tagged my pack and I didn't know it
Mm.
because I was looking at the footage earlier today and it's like it looks like he gave me the look like I got this guy and he pulled back and I still ran him down.
Nice.
So I kind of feel bad about that, but I took his buddy shot me out and I took that. So
There you go.
As long as you took one of them.
I definitely probably made somebody angry because at one point I was hammering something and I was just shooting, right? Making somebody angry. Who would have thought? I'm just hammering away. And the shot's just like whop off the shoulder. And there's a medic behind me. And he's just like, "You're in." And I didn't stop shooting. Like
just never
he basically just held me. And he's like, "You're good. Just go."
Yeah,
Like,
you're just invincible now.
Yeah. And then I was like, "All right, sweet, let's go." And then whop, right between the eyes. I'm like, "All right, I'm out."
That sounds like a 1-2 from Savageau.
It might have been.
He was definitely.
No, it wasn't first strike.
He was out and about.
So it wasn't him. It wasn't a first strike. I would have known if it was him because it would have been a clear like puck. Oh yeah, that's first strike round. I'd see the shell.
And he would have come and told you.
Speaking
if Savageau had to put one between your eyes, he would have come and told you.
He would have come found me. That would have been funny.
Hell, I would have.
There was another in the woods when we were trying to push over the bridge.
On the bridge, yeah.
And I was shooting away. And all I heard is this loud whop and a loud ping at the same time. Like my left ear is ringing. I'm like, what was that? And there's a MagFed dude had come up next to me and he was firing at a bolt action first bolt action 4.68. And he had fired it next to my head.
Oh my God.
I looked at him and I was like, I'm going to go low. You go high. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Please don't do that.
That'd have been loud.
My head again.
And it was so loud. But he got a kick out of it because we both were after the same dude. And I probably 30 balls. And he said he put his first strike through the middle of them. It's like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I'm glad you had fun, dude. I can't hear you.
Man, we got to get you a camera or something for your mask.
I need something. I'm working. I'm waiting for the line of sight guys to send out the beta kits. I need, because I don't get a lot, but I always find myself in these fun little situations, right? Where it's like,
I wonder if the meta glasses would work.
So the Oakley meta glasses, the ones that have the sports ones, they have a single camera in the middle. Yeah. If you take the lenses out, which it's designed to do, because you can get prescription lenses, they will fit in a ProFlex.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing.
What about the Ray-Ban ones?
They will not fit into a mask. And then the mask will block the cameras because they're in the corners of the glasses.
Gotcha.
So if I were willing to, if somebody wanted to send me a free pair and I can rip them apart, I can make it work. You know, but I imagine there's probably a lot of epoxy and glue on those.
Just wear them.
They won't fit under the ProFlex. That's the problem. I'd wear them all around.
Oh, you're talking about the Ray-Bans.
Yeah. No, the Ray-Bans. No, the Oakley is the ones with the one in the middle. Absolutely. Yeah. Take the lenses out and run it all day. But they're like $700.
To pop the lenses out.
Paying $700 for that.
It's
cool.
GoPros. I think GoPro might be coming to their end of life.
I'm not paying serious money for any camera right now.
Anyways, moving on. That was there were some fights going on in that little village there. For some reason, that village was very popular.
It was. But you know, that's fun, right? Like it's got the CQB, and then you can
they moved the lines back so that you couldn't go from Gordo's house and just like run along the tape and just sit just outside. Yeah. So that made that a little more of a playable section, which was fun. And you could just move up and you could cross, you could shoot into Boneyard. Like there was a lot you could do with that space.
I would like to see the field go back to the old way. I want to fight up the hill.
Yeah,
I would love to try that once, but every time I say I would love to try something once, I usually get my shit pushed in.
Yeah, but it's no different than trying to run up Hamburger.
Yeah, it's just
it's actually better. It's better than running up Hamburger.
Yeah,
it's rough.
I'm fat and running up Hamburger Hill sucks. I don't run it up Hamburger Hill anymore, man. No dice.
If you're going to play DDay like the way we used to play it, and you're starting in the boats, and
don't
you're
have
working
to
your
run.
you don't really run because otherwise you're getting smoked. Like
Yeah,
you have to use your cover.
Yeah, but there's bunkers to move to. Also, you just had to hold out long enough for the dudes in behind the opposing force to start
Yeah.
messing with them. And then suddenly everything turns into chaos and you break through and it's always like that one big moment because there was always like an absolute slog. And then all of a sudden you were like, there's a hole, and we'd all just funnel through the lines and it would
Yep.
just break.
And then the party goes up to Boneyard again.
Yeah.
And then the party
that was
ends
a
up-
great way. But back in the day, we could use the towers. If
That's
the rule
right.
was, if you could get into the tower, because that was dangerous, not because you could fall, but because you have no cover while you're climbing.
Yeah.
But if you could get into the tower, you could stay in the tower, and then they.
Mhm.
I fully understand why they stopped doing that. Nobody, I think, ever got hurt, but
No, nobody ever got hurt. But yeah, you just stack up there and you just send it all day.
yeah, there'd be like 3 or 4 dudes up in there just shooting down the hill, and you can't even hide from them.
No, so that would be rough.
There
But yeah,
is no hiding.
I would like to see it go back that way. That'd be fun.
That was 2017, I think that was. They were still using the towers.
I think that was the last year. 2016, 2017 was the last year. Yeah,
Yeah,
that they did that because it was definitely stopped before COVID.
Yeah,
I think
I don't think we were in the. I don't think we were doing the. No, we did the hill run in 18, like up DDay. I don't think you could use the towers anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that sounds about right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did feel a little bad for some of the players where it's like Corey. I mean, I understand why Corey did it, but he was going around. He's just like, yeah, I need you to play for yellow, like like full teams. Like, I need you to go play for yellow now.
Yeah, there's balancing throughout the day. It's not,
but that's good though.
It is. It is.
You'll
it's
never
just
hear me complaining about somebody balancing a game. I understand people wanted to play for who they wanted to play for, but it's always again, it's not because I was on that team. It's just even if I was playing for red and they asked me, hey, we need some yellow guys. Okay.
Yeah. No. It was just
here to
it
play.
was asking players halfway through the day to switch teams is always a little bit.
It sucks, but that's good organization. At least he's making sure that everybody there is having fun because it's
Corey had his thumb on the pulse of that game all day.
At the end of the day, it's a fun game. Like there's nothing on the line for winning or losing.
Nada.
So
nada. Bragging rights and not even that because nobody remembers.
We were on the losing team, but I still shot a case of paint and had a ball doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That is always
at no point did I feel like we were losing. Like at no point did I actually feel like our team was absolutely losing.
It's because we knew it was going to flip in the afternoon, and the afternoon it went a hell of a lot better than the morning did.
Yeah,
exactly like it always does. The scores, I saw the scores like before I was watching Corey calculate everything. So I mean, it was pretty close. It does what it always does. Just it comes down to the final battle,
which I love, by the way. I love the what is it? The invincible run. Where as long as you don't
forward momentum, as long as you're running.
Yeah.
Keyword.
As long as you don't flinch, as long as you don't chicken out, you can.
Flinching was fine. Just no.
Couldn't stop.
Don't stop moving. That's why when I would run, I'd put both arms up in front of me, just like just tanking the shots. And then they started aiming for my legs, so then I ran with one hand down and one hand up.
I don't want to accuse anybody on the red team at shooting at dicks, but there may have been some dick shooters on the red team and the yellow team as well. So
on the final battle, there's no way anybody was aiming for anything.
No, we were all just shooting. It was just a wall.
It's a wall. I will say though,
coming from both ends.
I know why you did it. I understand because I'd probably do it too. But because I didn't do it, I get to be the holier than thou. My back got shot a lot more than my front did. It's like I'd hit the slapstick and turn around and just obliterated from behind.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I get it, guys. I get it. But I already took the slapstick. Hitting me now is nothing more than just your ego Now, that being said, we absolutely do the same thing.
Those ropes came from the back line, bro. They just took a while to get to you.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that.
Is it ZZ Top and Roy Orbison?
Yeah, it's
you are most excellent. That is most nice of you. I mean, I don't look like I'm dead, so
right.
Billy,
let's see. Andrew, what he's saying? Andrew's comment there. It says, "Amazing guys. It was amazing. Oof, it was amazing, guys. Both sides had their moments. It's all about trying to make sure everyone on both sides has a good time. It was a great success. It was, and that's the end goal, right? It's a big game. We want everyone to have fun. It's almost like some dude stood on a pallet at some point, screaming at an event organizer, demanding that the teams be balanced."
Did you see the guys running with the deployable wall?
Running? I watched that dude struggle up the hill carrying that thing on his back. That was hilarious.
I found him in the woods, and they'd set everything up, and they were shooting into bear, I think.
That's funny.
It was I watched them go by. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
There's always something, eh?
I wonder if these are the same dudes that Tonka ripped the thing off the top of
box fort.
Yeah,
the cardboard box fort.
God, I wish I had seen that. It sounded so funny.
So mad. I mean, he was annoyed because it was like you couldn't do anything about it. Right? The guy's like,
it was invincible.
He's so nice. I could just imagine him being annoyed. It'd be the funniest thing in the world.
He tromped out into the woods and.
It was just too far away from my camera, but I was watching the whole time.
It was. Andrew said it was the same guys.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I wish I had to talk to them.
10 out of 10 for creativity, fellas. 10 out of 10 for creativity.
Yeah. Isn't that what DDay's for? Is that kind of shenanigans?
Try some silly shit.
That's what. Yeah. I like that. We need more shenanigans for DDay.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out, man. Like, there's a way to defeat it.
They had pods taped to the ceilings.
That's amazing.
I appreciate fuckery. And
Savage Show with his 4-barreled eye on a few years ago. Like, that's the stuff we need, man. Bring that back.
The guy that it sounded like lightning when he pulled the trigger. It wasn't Savage. It was another guy. And he would pull the trigger and it sounded like electrical, like a panel just arcing. It was so loud.
He was running Q loaders on why is the SR12s? I think. No, that doesn't sound right. I forget, but I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember what it was.
I've got footage of him in the speedball field.
Oh, Christ.
There's two of them. It was dual. Yeah, it was crazy. It was awesome, man. It was so much fun. But yeah, the game, honestly, the game was great. It ran really smoothly. There was one incident. I really don't know all the details, but apparently somebody stepped out of line and the field handled it. So kudos to them. For the future reference, folks, for the young children who are getting into paintball, if you go to a big game, use your words. Let's say that. Use your words.
Get the old Daniel Tiger out, kids. Use your words and not
anything
else, because
or you're not allowed back to the field.
Yep. And do you really want to be on the bad side of them?
That's it. Adrenaline, testosterone's running high, and things happen. But scream, yell, call people names, whatever. Just don't begin physical, people. That's how you get booted from the field permanently. Don't get physical.
Luckily, didn't happen really like that. But don't do it.
Yeah, we don't. That's our advice for today, kids. That's what we recommend: is use your words.
Use your words. And it was great. But yeah, it was awesome seeing everybody. It was awesome playing with everyone. I had a ton of fun. Let's we got about 10 minutes because I do have to keep in mind how much I have to edit of this show. So we're gonna run a little bit longer.
Pussy fart.
Luckily, this is recording in 3 separate tracks, so I can just
you can just edit the shit I say.
I'm just gonna mute. It's gonna sound like we're talking like lunatics. I'm gonna just mute his entire track. What we're gonna do? It's literally gonna be like it's gonna be me going. My name's Brad Dunn. With me as always and it's just gonna be dead silence for like 15, 20 seconds.
Some people in this world that would be really fucking grateful for that. Hey, Wolf.
Wolf is in the chat. What's going on? He missed the show. I was exhausted. Luckily, the show
has 10 more minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can bring this up. I want to show off the What am I doing? This thing.
I don't know.
Oh, your app? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The egg checker.
Here we go.
You know what? I just realized I don't have a photo on this computer. Oh no, because I'm on the studio computer. But if you go to eggcheck.versell.app, you can upload a photo and it'll do an actual.
Can you grab a photo off Google or something?
Possibly. Let me see what I can find.
Let's do it.
Let's do.
Let's
do Google images. Look at me fucking boomering this.
Ryan Greenspan.
I was going to go try and find
a
picture of
video game
Palpatine and throw that in there.
Okay, here we go. We got this one.
Ollie Lang.
See if it'll load the photo. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's grab this. We're gonna do save image. Hopefully the studio doesn't mind saving images to the computer, and hopefully this doesn't crash everything. Oh, it's gonna save it as no, it won't work because I need a JPEG, and the computer's starting to crash. Good times. Let's see. I need another one. We are awfully professional here, folks, aren't we?
Yeah, as you can tell, massively professional.
So the whole point of this is I was on Reddit one day, and somebody posted a photo of themselves, and they said, like, "Hey, is this ag enough?" Or like, "What, am I ag?" Why are these all saving as webs? I need JPEG. And basically what happened was somebody had actually commented, and they were like, based on this score, and they just kind of went on and on and on about it, and they scored him out of 10. They were like 8 out of 10. And I was like, that's all right. I was like, okay, cool. I'm down for this. I'm digging this. And oh, there we go. PNG. We'll drop from the desktop. And I thought that's hilarious. Like, I'm gonna go code a using Claude AI. We're gonna create a little app that can record your ag and score you out of 10. So you go to the app, you go to eggcheck.versell.app, you upload your photo, and then you go calculate ag score. And now watch, it's gonna crash on me. It's gonna, like, the system's gonna collapse or something. And it scores you out of 10 on a certain on a tier. Like, it looks for certain things. Okay, we got a 7. We got a high ag. This one's got let's see. Players in a coordinated bright blue kit actively working the bunker with aimed stance showing moderate engagement. So we got
Paintball in the photo coming out of the gun.
Right? So there we go. We've got a 7 out of 10. That's a high ag. Probably would have been a little higher if he was on the move or something, right?
Or if it picked up on the paintball shot.
Or yeah, I have. It needs. Maybe I need to program it to look for these kind of things. So that's how that works. Yeah, you just throw it in. It spits out a number. It's fun. It's a game. It's
submit your ag rating to the show so that we may judge it.
Yeah.
Add a leaderboard, something, a weekly leaderboard.
That's in the works.
Nice.
That's in the works. I'm gonna make it because for very specific reasons, the system does not save the photos. It grabs it, analyzes it, and that's it. It doesn't download. It doesn't save anywhere. I don't have a database of these photos or anything like that. So what I might do is I might build a system that kind of takes a snapshot of it, and maybe like you add your name or something, like a code name or whatever. It's just I really don't want to be storing photos of people, especially if people start uploading stuff. You know what I mean? Like I need to
makes me wish I was
publicly accessible on the internet. That I need to be careful with that. So, so I'm not gonna play around with that.
We'll figure out a way.
Could be fun.
There's got to be a way.
There is a way. The system will probably be able to detect certain things, and ultimately, I mean, if something gets uploaded that I don't like, I have to approve everything myself. I'd have to have a moderator system. Just that simple. So yeah, I would just do that. Yeah, I want to do it though. I'm gonna do it.
It's fun.
I didn't think it would take off like it did. I posted it. It was a funny story. So I posted it on Reddit, right? Because that's where I got the whole idea. And I was like, guys, I got this idea. I'm gonna do this. In the original post, I actually said, I'm going to create a bot that can do this. And buddy, like somebody was like, "You need to report back when it's done." I was like, "Here you go, it's done." And then I put it on Reddit, and people loved it, right? I then shared it to the Misfits paintball group, the guys that I went to World Cup with last year. I was like, thought you guys might like enjoy this. This is a fun little app I made. Turns out they had already heard about it from somebody else before I shared it to them.
That's awesome.
Circles are small.
It really is. It really is. So that was fun. I was enjoying myself. I think so far, there's been like 800 people have used it.
Awesome.
Or 800 photos have been put through it anyways. There's been 800 requests.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little thing.
That's
and
awesome.
some people were kind of like throwing weird ones at it. I think somebody uploaded a photo of Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney, is that her name?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It came back with a 4. It was like mid. Another person uploaded I think it was like them wearing like all this like old school gear, but because they were crouched and kneeling and not moving next to a bunker, it was just like, brah, this is boring. So I gave him like a 5. And that's what it says, is just like low action, no movement.
It doesn't like staged
doesn't like anything that looks even remotely staged. Yeah, like if you're like, man, this is a super cool photo of me, and you're just, and it looks staged, it will just be like, nah, dude.
So it's like every Aztec photo. With love.
Nobody a picture of Aztec, and I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Aztec was a character back in his day.
I have met. Did I meet Aztec, or did I meet? I met those guys once. I think with Brad at a PRZ.
Aztec got out before.
Was it Aztec or was it? Shit, I can't remember. You introduced me to a couple of those lads, though. They were pretty cool.
Aztec had like a Halo armor thing going on.
Yeah, he made his own. Like, he made proper armor. Like, it was like cosplay level stuff. Man had a helmet that fit perfectly over an I-4. Yeah, it was cool. He was a Frenchman. You'd recognize him. Like, he was like,
he used to hang with Lead Farmer.
From Quebec City or Montreal.
Are you saying I'd recognize him because he's French? Or because
how many French do you know?
Racist.
How many French dudes do you know wear full Halo armor in a paintball game?
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
So
still, I'd look at him and be like, it's a guy in a Halo armor. I wouldn't assume. I just don't know. Again, I didn't know.
The thing is you could meet him and you wouldn't know because he doesn't always wear the armor. Just at the paintball games, he wears the armor.
I assumed he wore it all the time.
Yeah, just
all the time.
In church.
All the time.
That would be the best service ever.
It connects me to God. I'm on a mission from God.
Wrong movie.
He's got the hell. I'm on comms with God.
Well, we already had one of those guys. We had Squirtle.
That's true. That's true. He retired though. Isn't that like kind of like hanging up though? Isn't that like he's just like, I was on?
I'm pretty sure that line stays open unless you commit some sort of horrific offense. But I digress.
You heard the words come out of that man's mouth. So, yeah.
Fuck.
What was the last thing?
People wonder why they listen to this show.
Gear bag, the Loft Gear bag, man. That thing turned heads, and it was amazing. I loved that bag. That was that thing worked so well. It did everything it needed to do. I packed my gear, zipped it up into the back of the car, done. Laughing. Forgot my wallet. Had to undo it. I got to shoot. I got to do a ton of video and photos of it.
Just put it in your frame there and show it off.
Okay, so speaking of that,
yeah,
that's actually not a bad idea. I should try and figure something out. There's not a lot of room here though. I'll figure it out. Make it work.
Do your own. Does it suck?
It doesn't. That's for sure. Beat the hell out of it. It does not suck. The only downside was a lot of people looking at it. And
we mildly used it for a weekend. We didn't even really put it through its paces.
I don't know where it would break more. The only thing was people asking about. They're like, "Man, what does this bag cost? Like $300?" I'm like, "No, so much more, my man. So much more.
Worth every cent." It really
if you're
is.
in that, yeah.
if
you're
you're
the target
into the
market.
position where you need a bag, like it's great for you to use as for vlogging. It would be good if you need if you're working on something. It doesn't have to just be for paintball. Obviously, the airsoft guys would love it. I'm positive the mag monkeys would love it. But anything where you just got to pack and haul stuff and you want to be able to display it, it's a good idea. But
or if you're a field technician, it would be a useful bag.
I can absolutely use this thing for work, 100%, like
Yeah, it's a mobile
100%.
desk. That's also your has all your tools and bits and bobs.
Yep.
Yeah. So people kept asking, they're like, man, like, what's that bag worth? Like, some of them were, because they're comparing it to regular paintball bags, right? So they're like, oh, it must be like $300. I'm like, nah, dude, it's quite a bit more. It is. I'm gonna get the Canadian dollar amount real quick,
just to reduce some people, make some people a little more sad.
Before shipping, like, or before getting it into the country, because you might have to pay duties or whatever on it. You're looking at a G note. You're looking at $1,000 for this bag.
But you said that you could comfortably fit 2 complete marker kits, right?
Yep.
And
so what I packed into mine was, and it was 2 CS3s, 2 tanks, 2 loaders, my boots, my mask, the Axe 2.0 in its case, my gloves, my jersey, my pants, my toolkit. What else? Jersey, pants.
The first time you had, when I picked you up, you had your entire kit, all of your soft kit.
Everything I needed for the field
pants, yeah,
was in that bag.
right.
Everything.
Now, when
and
you
then
think
you
of
were able to put my kit in there as well with no problem. None of my soft kit, but
well, no. So if I planned it better, though, like I didn't need to bring the axe with me, right? So if I'd taken the axe out, and keep my mask out, if I didn't need to keep the mask in there, right? I could, because I had the mask in its case inside the bag, so I could have probably taken it out of the case, saved a little bit of space. I could probably, if I did it smart, I think I can fit 2 guns, 2 tanks, 2 loaders, 2 masks, 2 jerseys, 2 pants, probably 2 sets of cleats. The boots are big, man. I put a full pair of combat boots in that thing, right? So like 2 sets of cleats would take up about that space.
yeah.
I could fit 2 people's worth of kit in that bag, no problem. Safe, waterproof, done.
And when it's absolutely common for a paintball marker to cost $2,000, us,
That's
you know,
it.
$1,000 for that security, that logistical security.
That's for me, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, for me as an individual, if I'm going to use that bag, I'm going to have one kit, right? Maybe 2. Maybe I'll have a backup marker and a backup tank, or maybe I'll have a backup kit. But if I go with 1 kit, plus I can load camera gear into it, all my soft goods comfortably, throw that in the bag. I get to the field. I don't have to worry about, is there going to be picnic tables? Is there going to be a place for me to set up? Don't care. It's got legs. Set it up, unzip it. I get everything.
It's got wheels. It's got handles. It's got 13 different flavors. And also Julian's fries.
Exactly. So it's an amazing bag. It does a lot. For comparison, actually.
Now with a DC4 spout.
Christ.
So you see a lot of the MagFed guys
Just
running around with Pelican cases.
Yeah.
Of a good full size Pelican case that can handle the like all of the gear that the Loft Gear is holding. Now it's not quite apples to oranges, or apples to apples, a little more apples to oranges, but like,
look at a similar like volumetric comparison.
Well, the problem, I'm looking at Pelican cases. Pelican cases are meant to take an absolute beating, right? You're supposed to be able to kick them off the back of a truck and they'll bounce, right? That kind of thing. Yeah. But like, I'm looking at a Pelican case right now, the one that's meant to fly, like the air case, runs about $800 US
for a similar sized,
smaller, actually, smaller, a bit smaller.
Yeah. I mean, the Loft bag does have the cut foam element too, so like you have that perfect packaging
there's actually 4 layers of foam in the bag. So you've got
Yeah.
two massive pluck foams that are cut to fit. Actually, start at the bottom. You have a thin, denser foam. It's not pluck foam, but a thin, denser foam that's cut to fit the bottom of the bag.
It's your floor.
And then, yeah, it's kind of like your floor. And then on top of that, you've got a pluck foam that is a little bit smaller. What's in a Nook case? Let's go look at that.
It's like a Pelican case.
These are fancy case.
It's a hard shell style case, I do believe.
It is. Here we go. So looking at the Nanook case that can hold as much as the Loft Gear holds, it's 600 Canadian.
Yeah. But does it have a table attached to it?
It does not. There's no table.
Ah.
What about wheels?
I think some of the models appear to have wheels. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
it's
the thing with the,
slightly different apples.
The same with the thing with the Loft Gear bag is that it's kind of a hybrid between a Pelican and like a camping bag kind of thing. Like I don't know how to explain it. It fits so many molds. It fits so many things. It's just a really, 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 really nice bag.
The novelty of it being its own portable workstation, right? Or portable staging station.
I would absolutely use it for work. Hands down. I would use this so much for work. I could fit computer, networking equipment, tools, batteries, everything in this bag, roll up to a job site, flip it up. I've got a table. I got to move. All right, I'm going to close it up, drop the legs, wheel it away, set it somewhere else.
Reasonable standing working height.
Yeah. And then the 2 sets of pluck foam on top. Like you can cut it, you can customize it, do whatever you want. And then it's also got the fun story that it was designed by a professional skydiver for Red Bull. Just kind of cool. It's kind of like, that's a neat little, little zigzag of a story. So yeah, I like it. It's just, it's a nice bag.
Luggage ain't cheap, man.
Yeah. If you got the money for it, go nuts. If you don't, there's other options.
There you go. Do you need this product? Maybe not, but here it is.
Mm-hmm. Man, is it cool.
Right? The Nanook cases are nice and all, but you know what? Mine is in Ferrari red.
It's the right color.
No, everything serves its own purpose. So anyways, that's it, folks.
If you get a red Nanook case that shows up on your doorstep suddenly in the next couple of days, you're going to have to eat your hat.
I will. Let me wash it first, at least. And I'll but that's it, folks. We are out of here. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Zach, thanks for coming on and chatting with us. And
that was fun.
Next week, we'll hopefully have a very cool guest. And if not, we'll also have another different cool guest. See how I did that?
It won't be me. I'm not cool enough.
It's either going to be like one cool guest, it's going to be a bunch of cool guests. We're going to see. We're going to see. Also, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, liking and sharing and commenting and all that, Joe. Truly appreciate it. That's it. Right here. Till next week. Cheers.
Bye.